Grading in GT Math is really divided into two different categories. I grade daily grades, which are things that we complete in class, including the quizzes that we take on Friday, our Friday rewinds. We also have major test grades, which are unit tests at the end of each unit, or possibly from time to time we might have project work that would count as a unit test grade as well. Our classwork daily grades are weighted as 1 in my grade book, which means each grade only counts one time. Unit test grades, though, are graded twice as a part of the overall 6 weeks average. Math Olympiads and other homework assignments are not graded. I simply look for completion of those particular activities and whether or not a student is keeping up with the work that they're supposed to be doing. You'll know that about your child because every 3 weeks you're going to be receiving a progress report at home that will have a summary of the average of your child's work for that 3 weeks. And again, at the end of the 6 weeks, then you'll receive a 6-week report card, again with their average of all of their grades on it. My suggestion to you is, as a parent, that you go into PowerSchool and set up the notifications so that PowerSchool will send you an email each week that lets you know whether your child is missing particular assignments, whether they have scored a particularly low score on any of them. If a child scores a grade that is below an 80 on a regular classwork, daily work assignment, in my classroom, I'm happy for that child to redo that assignment and turn it back into me so that I can see that they've actually mastered that concept. You'll notice that if your child ever scores below a 70, at the top of their paper it will say not yet, that they haven't yet achieved that skill or mastered that, and there will be a note on it that asks them to please correct that and return it to me. And sometimes there's a note that says that they need to come and see me about a particular thing if I've noticed that there's something that we need a little bit of reteaching over. If it is a unit test grade that needs to be redone, unit tests can be redone regardless of the grade that was given to them the first time. I do speak with my students about really determining where their efforts are really well spent. And for the most part, if the grade is above an 85, even if it's not as high as they would like for it to have been, it probably is not having a tremendous impact on their overall average, since they're typically between, I would say, 12 to 18 different grades, all as a part of that average for a 6-week time period. As another means of support for you, I will be sending emails to you on a weekly basis to keep you in the loop of what we're doing in class so that you're aware of what's going on. Each day, as a part of our class time, I have students record in their red planners what their assignments are that day, so you ought to be able to see in the red planner as well when your child has homework. You'll also find that on my particular staff page on the Lovejoy ISD and Sloan Creek website, there is a calendar attachment, and your students will have access to that in their Google Drive as well. And in the calendar attachment, they can also see what the homework assignments are on a daily basis. If you find that your child is needing some extra support, I'm absolutely willing to have them come and work with me in tutoring. I tutor on Monday and Tuesday afternoons from 2:55 to 3:40. And if those times are not going to work out for you, then especially if it's just for a single assignment that we need to take a look at or a particular skill that they are missing, then I'm more than happy to work with you about scheduling tutoring times at some other time that would be more convenient for you. Just let me know that, and I will try to work something out with you.